If you find that your child overwhelms you, I would like you to try this one thing. But before I tell you this one thing, I just want to tell you about a period in my life very recently where I found that whenever my daughter would talk to me, it was just so overwhelming. It was like, it's just so much noise. Like, don't talk to me right now. I can't take it. It was, yeah, it felt really horrible not every time, but many times when she would speak to me, I couldn't listen. It felt like I just had too many tabs on and I couldn't handle an extra tab. And that is exactly what it is. We have too many tabs open in our minds. And the one thing that I would like you to try if you find that your child overwhelms you, just the sheer presence overwhelms you, is to redesign your relationship with your phone. I've been doing this for a while now and it's been amazing. I find that my mind is just so much clearer. I've also I've realized that I'm not a very phone person. Don't get me wrong, I love my phone, but I do not have a very I have a weird relationship to my phone basically. I do not like being on my phone too much. I don't like the feeling of being hijacked by my phone. So I do my best to avoid that or to do everything that I can to avoid that from happening, to prevent that from happening. But sometimes it happens, and that's exactly what had happened when I was finding that my daughter just completely overwhelmed me and I couldn't focus on what she was telling me. For example, I'm cooking and she's trying to tell me something, and to my brain, to my body and brain just felt like, this is too much. And I really didn't like that feeling. But after reassessing myself and my day and everything, I found that me having my phone at a time when I was already tired and had a lot of other things that I had to do was just too much. And we all know we can't serve two masters at a time. So if I'm tired and I'm cooking, for example, and at the same time I'm listening to a YouTube video or a podcast or something like that, or listening to some random thing on the internet, and my child is trying to talk to me with all of that going on, it's too much. It's too much. And from being in so many different, like, my friends and other people, I know that the number of tabs that I had open that overwhelmed me is the regular amount of tabs. And I'm not talking about tabs on the computer, I mean like things that are going on at the same time, like children in the background, phone talking, other stuff doing, maybe another phone with a phone call on another phone. Like, it's the regular amount of number of tabs that people have on. And I just want to say that from my experience, it's too much. That is the thing that overwhelms us. That is the thing that makes us too tired, because we're doing too much at the same time. Yes, mothering is has us sometimes multitasking, but we take it too far. We take it so far away, and that's why we feel so overwhelmed. Just this past weeks that I've been like really, really careful with my phone and just really paying attention that I'm present. I'm getting so much done, like so much more done. Things that I used to be too tired to do. For example, if my daughter would want ice cream, I love making ice cream myself. We have a great recipe for ice cream, so I just love making it myself. If she would want ice cream, I would have to, in the past, not so far back past, but I would have to schedule that or plan that ahead of time. Maybe, okay, I would do it tomorrow, and tomorrow would come and I would be too tired, and I would do maybe, I'll end up doing it maybe 3 days later, maybe four, just because I just was doing too much at the same time. And I find that it might not be for everyone, but you might want to try it. I think it tires the brain, it tires us, it tires our being, doing too much and focusing on too many tasks at the same time. Yeah, like I was trying to say, ever since I've become really strict again, like I was in the far back past with my relationship to my phone. I find that I'm able to focus, I'm able to listen to her, I'm able to be more present. And I noticed that the more present that I am with her, the more presence that I am in my own body, because I'm not listening to something, maybe I'm just cooking, maybe I have some peaceful music in the background, like really, really peaceful music, like no lyrics. That's just me. I'm maybe I'm extra, I don't know. I just can't handle um, too much music, regular music. It just exhausts my brain and puts me in a um, weird mode and weird mood as well. So I find that I'm able to, I have so much more clarity, I have so much more energy just from reassessing my relationship with my phone and using my phone less. It's insane. I feel like I have more hours to my day. I get so much more done. I go to bed. I used to go to bed and the kitchen would be half clean. Maybe I'll do the dishes, or maybe I wouldn't do the dishes. Maybe just get a little bit clean the floor and stuff like that. But I go to bed every day and the kitchen is clean. It might not mean a lot to some, but to me, it means a lot. Like, without me being exhausted, without me trying to get too much done, like, I feel like I have so much more time in my life. Gosh, it's insane how much of our time our phone steals from us without us realizing it. And I think that as mothers, especially, we have to be really careful as to um, how much time we spend online, because while we are online, there's so much that we could be getting done. And this is not just tackling 100 tasks a day, stuff like resting as well, getting a breathwork session in, getting a workout in, those things that we usually say, oh, I don't have the time. A 20-minute breathwork session is too long. You'll have more time, because when we go on social media, like 15 minutes fly by like a fly flying by. Like, you know what I mean. So that was my tip. If you find that your child or children overwhelm you, or that your life just simply overwhelms you, take some things out. And the first thing, the easiest thing that we all know is stealing our time, stealing our energy, stealing our clarity, stealing our mind power and everything is our phones. Just reduce your phone usage. Just reduce it. When you go on a walk, leave your phone at home and just have less background noise. It's really stressful. Have less background noise when your children are around and trying to interact with you. We only get so much time with these children before they grow up. Sometimes it feels like time couldn't fly by quick enough. But I feel that, well, from my own experience, like time flies by really fast, and we only get one chance, we only get one try. There's no return button when your child gets to, I don't know, 20, and you start thinking, oh my god, I think I should have spent more time with my child and stuff like that. You only get one try. It's either you do your best and you spend quality time, of obviously quality over quantity, but as much as possible quality time with our children. We can't come return and try to do better. It's only we only get one shot, and sometimes I think we forget it and we just spend so much time, speaking from my own experience, just watching other people online and forgetting that we have this life in our hands that has been uh, uh, trusted upon us, to care for, and we neglect it. We neglect our role, we neglect the impacts that we will have on our grandchildren, because the childhood that our children have will determine also the kind of childhood that their children are gonna have. And like, I always think to myself, I wouldn't want my grandchildren in therapy or acting in crazy ways, seeking attention in destructive ways, just because my daughter didn't get the attention that she needed in order to be able to give it to her own children. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Bye.